Wendy with Love and Stampin'. I am so excited that you're here with me today. We have a beautiful card to make and some fun stuff to talk about. So before I get started, I just wanted to share, I have not been very good about sharing anything going on with the new catalog or anything else because truthfully, like, our life has been chaos lately, so we can talk more about that at the end of the video. For my January thank you gift, if you place a $35 online order or more with me by January 27th, you will get a full pack of these gorgeous iridescent pastel gems. I love these. As you can see, these are well used, and I don't have another full pack to show you. You'll get a full pack, and you just have to use this host code right here. So if you want a pack of these, then you can get that free with a $35 online order. And that's $35 before tax and shipping. And then we have our inspiration calendar, and I send this out in email every month. If you want to get this free from me, all you have to do is sign up for my email. There's a link below the video. If you scroll all the way to the very bottom, you can click get my emails and you'll be able to get them, and you'll get this every month. So today we're making the Diamond Fun Fold card. My goodness, words are hard for me today apparently. And we are going to use the Love Cats stamp set. Now, I love this stamp set. I think it's adorable. And I was just sharing over on my Instagram that while I think this is adorable, would I have preferred it to be dogs? Absolutely. But, you know, it's still super cute. So we're going to use that. And then I've got all of our goodies set up here ready to go. So we're going to start with a piece of Sweet Sorbet cardstock. And we're going to, and it's 4 inches by 12 inches, by the way. So this is in one of the 12-inch by 12-inch cardstock packs. You can get those in the annual catalog in the online store, and they come with a couple of sheets of each color in the color family. So this is from the In Color collection. So I already scored it at 2 inches. Then we're gonna score at 4 inches. And you don't have to worry about writing any of this down because I made you a free project sheet. It's over on my blog. And then, and there's a link below for that. We're gonna score at, so we're scored at 2 inches, 4 inches. We're gonna score at 8 inches. And again at 10 inches. Okay. Then we're going to use a ruler. I have a T-square ruler here. I love this. This is from Amazon. If you want one of these, it's linked below in my Amazon store. I am an Amazon affiliate, but they don't charge you extra for using my links. So if you want to shop on Amazon, go to one of my links, and I do get a little kickback for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm marking 6 inch and 6 inch at the top and the bottom. Then we're gonna bring our trimmer back in, which has the scoring blade, and we are gonna score from the mark all the way to the outside score line at the bottom, okay? So there's the mark, and I'm just lining everything up where it should be and score. And then same on this side. Lining things up and score, and then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna repeat the same process on this side. I don't know why today I'm feeling a little bit anxious about our YouTube live here. I kind of honestly am worried the power is gonna go out because we're supposed to, according to the Doppler, we were supposed to have thunderstorms starting right about now. So maybe it's like I feel like I need to hurry in case that happens. We had quite the storm last night. Okay, so we got all that scored. Now we're gonna do the folding. This is the fun part, right? On the 4 inch and the 8 inch line, you're going to fold those as a valley, okay? All right. On the two cross score lines, you're going to fold those as peaks. So we're just doing folding to get our card to go all in the right direction. Okay. Now you're going to pinch these together and fold this flat. Okay. And we'll repeat it over here. Pinch, fold flat. And then you're gonna take these flaps and fold them back. Like so. Okay, so now look, you've got this really cool fold. Now you can do this two ways. You could either have this as the front of your card, or you can have this as the front of your card. Totally depends, whichever you want to do. I'm going to do it this way. All right, I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm just going to go over the top of everything and kind of underneath here to make this fold nice and sturdy. All right, now we just have to decorate. Isn't that easy? So cute. And you could use this for lots of things. I have another sample for you, so stick around. I also have this diagram, so I'm going to put it right here on the screen. If you want to take a picture of this really quick, you can take a photo on your phone. I'll just leave it here for just a second so that you can grab a photo. And I can always bring it back in later too. Okay, so we're going to decorate now. We've got lots of layers of cardstock and paper. So we're starting with mint macaron, and this piece is 3.5 by 3.5. And it is, you know what? I meant to cut a larger piece of white to go under this. It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so this is 3.5 by 3.5, and I'm going to pinch one side like this, flip this over, and make a mark. And that lets me know adhesive needs to go over on this side. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. I'll bring this back in, close everything back down, line it up in the center, because I know if I center it, the adhesive's going to be in the right spot. And voila, we're good there. And then we've got some of this designer series paper, Country Lane, I believe it's called. The name's escaping me suddenly. And we're gonna use this. This is 3.25 by 3.25. So cute. Okay. Then we've got a little 2.5 by 2.5 square here of basic white. This piece is gonna go inside to give you a place to write your message, or you could stamp, whatever suits you. Oh, snap. I missed a step. Pooh. Can I get this off? Oh. Let's see. I know. I'm going to show you a trick. Let's heat it up. Sometimes when if you'll heat up your adhesive, ouch, it'll start to peel. See that? Peeled right off. I know that looks junky, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. Okay. All right, we've got to put these on. Good grief, Wendy. This is sleep deprivation at its finest, people. All right, these pieces are cut at 1 7/8 by 3 7/8. See, no one's ever going to be the wiser, right? It's going to be fine. And this is, oh my Lanta. Why am I not just pushing it down flat to do this? I don't know. Okay. All right, now we're gonna add these pieces. These are cut at 1 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4. I appreciate everybody coming in to the comments that's watching this live. I will be checking your comments, answering questions, and all of that at the end. So please feel free to chat and leave me messages, and I will be answering those. All right, now we're gonna fold this back up. Goodness gracious, Wendy. And I'm gonna layer it back down on top of here. You know what, let's add some more adhesive, just in case. You see how we saved that card together? Thank goodness. It's not perfect, people. Look, I put it way down at the bottom. You know, my word. I'm here. I'm surviving. I'm doing it. Okay. We've got this piece of white cardstock cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And we are going to stamp this kitty cat right in the center. But up, because we want to put our sentiment underneath. So we got our little kitty here. Okay. And I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're going to stamp him again. Anytime you're stamping solid images, you always want to use, it's helpful, I should say, to use a stamp positioning tool, because you can stamp and restamp as many times as you need to get a really clean, solid image. The only thing I will say is when you do this, please be careful not to smear, because there are lots of layers of ink on here now. So if I were to just rub my hand across him normally, if I stamped it once, it would be fine. There would not smear at all. But when you layer up your ink like that, sometimes it can still smear. So just a little public service announcement for you there. All right, we're going to stamp the sentiment that says, "Hi there, Valentine." And on my other sample, I have a different sentiment, so I'll show you that in a second. So cute! Black, white, and red, you guys. I can't. It's the best. All right, so we have Sweet Sorbet, and we're just gonna add Sweet Sorbet to the center of this heart. Not doing a single bit of shading. I'm gonna take light Flirty Flamingo and dot his little sweet nose. And then I've got these gorgeous opaque adhesive back gems. These are beautiful. So we're gonna use some of these to add. Oops, I just flung that. That one went somewhere. I don't know where it went. We'll get another one. And then we're gonna grab a big one down here and put it here. Always an odd number when I add embellishments. And then we're gonna use Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And this card is going to be finished and you are gonna love it. You gotta stick around to see my other two samples. Look how cute that is. Now, do you even notice that we messed this card up like 3 times? No, you do not, because you're just looking at that adorable kitty. Felix. Felix is his name, I think. Isn't that a fun card? I think anybody would love to have this. So when it's finished, it's 4 by 4. It's a 4 by 4 square. Oops. Get in there, sir. What we got going on here? There we go. So yeah, 4x4 when it's finished. So you could put it in a regular envelope or you could put it in a special 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 envelope. It is a little thicker. It's probably gonna require extra postage, but it's so cute. Okay, here's the other one. So I just did my layering pieces a little different, but same concept. And then this one is totally different. I used designer series paper. So if you have a lot of designer series paper that you need to use up, this card is great to use for card bases. So again, it's just a 4 by 12 inch piece. So you could get 3 bases out of one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. And I just think it's adorable. So fun and so cute. So there's our fun diamond fold cards. Okay. Now, I know I've gotten lots and lots of comments, questions, keep them coming. I'm going to grab my laptop. And I just want to say, for anybody who's new around here, this is where me and my friends hang out. If you are new here, you're welcome to hang out with us. We would love to have you join our group. But if you just came for the measurements and to see how the card was made, that part is done, and you are welcome to mosey along. Whatever suits your fancy. And I hope that nobody ever thinks I'm rude when I'm saying that. The reason I say it is because I get loads of comments and messages that say, you talk too much, you chat too much, I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear that. I get more messages saying that you guys love story time and love hanging out with me. But I do get the occasional rude, don't talk comment, people telling me what they think I need to do with my own YouTube channel that's free, by the way. So yeah, I can get a little snarky about it. And that's okay. I'm allowed to be snarky here and there. So that's why I always say, if you're done hanging out with us, you're welcome to go get your free project sheet, and you don't have to leave me any sort of nasty comment that I talk too much. Let me just fill you in. I've been getting that. I've been having people tell me I talk too much since the 3rd grade, okay? So it ain't changing, people. It's who Wendy is. I'm named appropriately. All right. Let's get into these comments and messages from all my friends. Okay, hello from dry Arizona. That must be nice. I don't know what that's like anymore, Jean. Nancy is in Illinois. Louise is visiting us from the UK. Oh, Miss Melinda Hart is here. Hi, Melinda. If you need paper pumpkin alternatives, visit Melinda Hart's video, Stamping with Heart. Brandy Randall from Ohio. Hi, Shawnee Francis. She got her bone folder. She won't be able to be at our creative rally tonight. So creative rally, what Francis is talking about is our team. We have a creative rally event once a month where we make projects and hang out. And we're starting to do another thing called a craft together as well. Anyways, so she said she won't be able to make it tonight. She's on my stamping team, part of my community. I hate the word team because it sounds like work. It's more of a community. So anyway, if you want to be part of the Lovely Stampers, there is a link below the video. You can purchase the starter kit from me, and then you'll be part of our group and you can join into all of our fun things that we do. Hello, Rita in Wisconsin, Teresa in Oregon. I am not in a flooding area, but I am near flooding areas. Hello, Linda in Costa Rica. Marlies in the Netherlands. Yes, the T-square rulers from Amazon are awesome, Linda. I agree. Hello in Michigan and Florida. Hi, Kathy. Hello in Minnesota, Cindy. Melanie, I'm gonna have to watch the replay. What a fun fold. Ha ha ha, it is a fun fold. You have such unique ideas. I'm so glad I found you. Thank you, Diana. Marcia missed taking a picture of the folds. Here you go. Here is the fold. Um, hey there, Tracy. Tracy, all the way from Australia. She's visiting us this morning, or afternoon for us, morning for her. Or actually, no, wait. What? Yeah, it's early morning hours for her. Don't forget the like button. Thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. Yes, every time somebody clicks on the thumbs up button, it lets, basically what it does is it lets YouTube know that you enjoy my video, and then they try to send you more videos like that are mine or like mine. So it really helps everybody. It helps you, it helps me. It's appreciated very much. And of course, we always appreciate it if you subscribe. Hello in Kansas. How am I doing? Okay, we will address that. Judy Frank says, hi Wendy, hi everyone. I know you don't watch the comments, but hoping you're doing okay with the flooding in California. We'll talk about that. Hope you're safe from the floods. Lots of those comments. Fellow stampers. Hi Renee. Very cute card. Watch the replay. Hope you're safe. You all are so sweet. Claudia says, chat all you want. Girl, I do. I am not going to let a couple of naysayer turd butts tell me what I can and can't do on my own YouTube channel. Okay? If you don't like it, move along, little doggy. We don't want you here anyhow. We're hanging out. Hanging out. I can talk. My words are really hard for me today. I'll watch the replay. Very precious cards, Wendy. Hope you're safe from floods. Chit chat and story time are so fun. I know, Kathy. I agree. Melinda says, do what you want. You dang right. Marcia says, do what you want. I love the chats and story time. Excuse me, I love story time. You're awesome. They can move on. That's right, Linda. Okay, love story time. Those that leave rude comments are not your friends. I agree. Definitely a community. So many of us here with you. Yes. Okay. Accidents provide opportunities. You ain't lying for that. That is the truth. I mean, Brandy said naysayer turd butts. Hey, if you're going to act like a turd, you're going to get called a turd. I am tired of people. You know, there's this whole, okay, I'm going to rant for a second. I mean, not serious, but like a little one. So there's this whole theory, the word will come to me, but basically it's like, oh, just, you know, ignore all the rude people, just delete them, don't engage, don't acknowledge, blah, blah, blah. Agreed to a certain extent. I do agree with that. I have been called ugly on my YouTube channel. I've been told my voice is horrible. I have had people, I just recently, a lady left me a rude comment saying that my card would have been better if I would have done XYZ. I mean, you name it, I have run the gamut of people being rude turds on my channel. And 99% of the time, I just ignore, delete, and don't respond. But every once in a while, on a day I haven't had my stickers or I'm filling my oats, I will let someone have it. Because here's the thing. Here's the truth. At the end of the day, first of all, if it's not something you're going to say to somebody's face, don't say it on the internet. It's rude. Second of all, if you are willing to say that to somebody's face, you need to go to therapy. Something is wrong because you do not talk to people that way. Shame. And so, yeah, there are times that I'm just like feeling a little snarky, feeling my oats, and I'll just say what I gotta say. Apparently today is one of those days. Yeah, so Brandy, I don't allow people to run roughshod. I exactly agree with you like that. If somebody is just like going on and on and on and on, I'm gonna probably say something, but for the most part with the rude comments on YouTube, I just delete them and move on, because there's some people, when you engage, it actually gives them power over you. Like, if I allow people to upset me and I allow people to, you know, make me cry, make me angry, all of these things, I'm allowing some sort of power and control over my being from what their behavior is, and I just refuse to do that most of the time. Of course, we all let some things get the better of us at times, and it happens. Let me turn you guys around so I can just talk to you. Hold on a minute. It's gonna take, this is why I never do this, because it takes me like a hot second to get everything set up so that I can chat with you face to face. There I am in all my glory. I got my hair done. Isn't it cute? It's kind of back to the old Rachel style. You guys remember the Rachel do? Everybody did the Friends Rachel do. All through high school, that's what I had. Okay. So now I can just read your comments on the screen here. Love your rants because you are so honest. I know. Probably should. I'm so sorry to hear you're experiencing such. You know what, Linda? It's very sporadic. 99% of the time, all the comments are wonderful and sweet and kind and loving and all the things they should be. You know, here's my policy. If you don't have something nice to say, the golden rule, don't say anything at all. Why do people feel the need to make a comment just to be a jerk? It's like, don't you have anything? Go fold some laundry. What are you doing with your day? I mean, honest to goodness. Okay, so let me see. Why are my chat's not, there it is. Okay. Coming in very late. I was told as a child, and always tell my children, if you don't want to say it to their face, don't write it down. Obviously no internet when I was young, but same principle. Yeah, I agree. I love you. I'm with you on the philosophy. Don't let them get under your skin, but tell them they are not being good people. Yeah, it's like there's a balance. Hey, Miss Deborah. Don't give those small people the power to upset you. That's right, Rhonda. Amen, sister. Your hair is beautiful. Absolutely. Don't give those people rude people. Yeah. Your cabinet behind you is similar to the beautiful cabinet my husband made me. Aw. Well, this one is all fake. Like, we bought the cabinet at IKEA, which I've promised my husband that no more furniture will ever have to be assembled ever, forever and ever. Amen. In our home. He told me from now on, you will either buy expensive furniture that is not particle board that I have to put together, or don't get it at all, because he hates it. Anyway, the things in between all of these pieces are from STAMPIN storage. And I have a link. I'm an affiliate of theirs. I have a link below. So if you need some storage stuff, you can shop through my link and it will help me out. I appreciate it. Or not. At the end of the day, I don't care as long as you have what you need. You have the most amazing sayings. You have so made me smile this evening. Oh, good, Louise. I'm so glad. You are a strong woman. You know, my sayings come from a long history of being raised by Texans and Oklahomans. We call them Okies. Okies. Texans and Okies. Let's talk about this. Do you guys love the color of this thing? I love it. I can't wait to get this. You know, this is going to be a new in color that's coming out. I can't wait. Boho blue. So cute. Okay. So how am I doing? What's happening? I have time to chat with you. So that's what we're going to do. I'm doing well. I have no complaints. In the world, in the big grand scheme of things, we are okay. We are safe. We are healthy. We are not being flooded. In the area we're in, about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes from me, there's quite a bit of flooding. But in California, I think if you've never been to California, particularly the foothills of California, you don't really know or understand how things work. So where I live, there's a lot of foothills, and going up from where I live, there's more mountains. So it kind of just depends on where you are. Down in the valley in Sacramento, there's a lot of flooding happening, especially in this one area called Wilton. They're having to evacuate. A levee broke there. It's pretty bad. So it kind of just depends on where you are. In the world, or in the world, in the California area. It depends on where you are. Obviously the coast is being hit really, really hard. I am inland quite a ways, but I really live in the most perfect place in my opinion. We're like 2 hours from the ocean, 2 hours from the mountains, 2 hours from the desert. Like, I could be anywhere. I could be at any of those places in like 2 to 3 hours. And so so that's the big overall. We're fine. We're good. We're fine. I'm tired. My husband, I think, is hitting a wall. He is very tired. So since January 1st, including today, my husband will have worked 144 hours in 10 days. You heard me right. 144 hours in 10 days. And it's not stopping. So there's over 600 outages in Sacramento, which is where he works. So he works 24/8. So 24 hours on, 8 off. 24 hours on, 8 off. 24 hours on, 8 off. So it's really, I'm trying to think of the right words because I want to frame this correctly, because we are so blessed. So it is difficult when you have a person in the household that is not in a normal rhythm of like the rest of the household, right? So like, my daughter had to get up and go to school today. They canceled school yesterday because of the weather. But my daughter had to get up and go to school this morning. Luckily, my husband was at work, so there's no worry there. But like, it'll fall eventually where she's got to get up and go to school and he's gotten home to go to sleep. And so when that happens, it's a little dicey. Right now, he's not home, so the dogs are in the house, so I could have just a peaceful, enjoyable time out here with you without worrying about any dogs. I mean, all of those things. So it's just causes a lot of like unrest. And then of course I worry about him. I try really hard to just give him to Jesus. That's what I try to do every day, every night, all the time. I hand him to Jesus and just say, Jesus, he is your responsibility. You have to take care of him. I can't worry about him. He just pulled up as we're talking. He just pulled in. So that's exciting. That means he didn't work a full 24-hour shift and he's going to get some rest. Okay, so before he has to go back out again. It's wonderful to put a face with your voice. Thanks, Linda. You guys love that color blue. It's so pretty. It's like periwinkle. Love your chatter. This is part of why I watch you. I found your cards first. You as a person, I love you. I love you too, Jamie. I am from San Luis Obispo. I heard it flooded badly. Probably. Love watching your videos. Love getting to know you. It's like stamping with friends. I can't stand videos where demonstrators are nonstop sales pitch. Me either. I don't like it. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably going to see less of that salesy stuff from me in this year. Because I don't like it either. Being off schedule disrupts the peace. Absolutely. Wow, that's a lot of hours. When I used to work for Bell South back in the 80s, I used to install telephones and lines. And when we had hurricanes, used to work long hours as well. That's amazing, Linda. So my husband left to go to work yesterday at 5:45 p.m. He's worked all night. It's 12:30 p.m. here in the U.S. So in California. So just shy. He worked just shy of 24 hours. He's worked about 19 hours. Anyway, he might pop in here to say hi. I see him walking around the corner. He's looking at things because a lot of stuff got messed up last night. Our flag that was on our front porch broke off. Our recycle bin got turned over. Our pool cover got torn off the pool. And I tried, he's looking at it, I can see him looking at it. I tried to take it all the way out of the swimming pool, but I couldn't because of the force of the water on top of it. Like, I couldn't physically, and I'm short. I mean, I am a short stack, y'all. I'm like 5'2". So I don't have the height for like the leverage or whatever. You, your daughter, and your husband are in lots of prayers. Thank you. Yeah, he's going, I think he's going in the house. He has to be exhausted. Nope, never found the car key. So what I found was, though, a spare key that I didn't even know I had. So that was awesome. So I have that. So I'm being able to drive my vehicle, and I didn't have to pay anything. It didn't cost me anything, but I would really like to find the original. So anyway, so that's what's happening here. Like, nothing super, super major, basic small things. The little 49er RV park that's near where we live has tons of trees that have just pulled out of the ground. Because what's happened now, we've gotten so much rain so fast. Everything is super saturated. And because of that, now flooding is happening even easier. So we should start getting some thunderstorms here in a little while, and it should be thunderstorms the rest of the evening. I'm not sure how long Kevin will be home. I'm guessing till probably around midnight-ish, and then he'll go back in based on the time he just got here, 11. He might have to be in around 11. So anyway, that's what's happening in our world. It's nothing catastrophic for us personally. We're just tired, and I can tell he is beginning to really hit a place of serious fatigue. But there's so many people without power. He's just got to keep going back in. So it'll continue that way till everybody's power is restored. It's rough. I'm not going to pretend like it's like rosy sunshine, but also I'm not going to like play it up like it's this big catastrophe. The biggest thing is there's just a lot of tired, a lot of like I said, unrest and lots of weird things that go into the dynamics of all of this. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be home right now. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to hop off here. And when I get off here, I'll go in and spend time with him for a few minutes. He'll go to sleep. And then I've got to text my daughter and be like, hey, daddy's asleep. So when you come home, you got to be extra quiet. I'll get all the dogs. I'll make sure to bring them into the office while I work. So it's just kind of like weird dynamics of like, you're shuffling all this stuff and trying to kind of like keep the house functioning somewhat normal. So, but it's not that big of a deal. It is what it is, and we'll get past it and it'll be totally fine. We're fine. But we do appreciate the prayers for him. Please pray for his safety. Pray for his crew's safety. Pray that they all like have their wits about them. The driving, you know, after they've worked so many hours scares me. Like, so yeah, I appreciate any prayers you want to pray for my husband. I will take them. So that's what's going on in our life. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go because I have really enjoyed this, but now that he's home, it's all I can think about, if I'm being totally honest with you. And so I really want to go see him, hug him before he goes to bed. And because that's the other thing that's been hard is like we only get to see each other for a few minutes here and there. A few minutes before he goes to sleep, maybe an hour when he wakes up. And then that's it. And then he's gone again. So I do miss him. I mean, it's been like 10 days of not really seeing my husband. So that's also kind of a bummer because I do miss him. So anyway, super cute cards we made today. Free project sheet over on my blog. As you all know, when you place orders with me, it helps me continue to do this. So if you have any products you need from Stampin' Up, or if you have stuff you want to grab from other places like Amazon or Stampin' Storage or wherever, if you use my links, it helps me out. Watching my videos helps me, commenting helps me, thumbs up helps me, everything, all of that stuff helps me out. So I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your guys' prayers and love. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here and taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It really means a lot to me. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.